My name is Tom Stoltman and I'm from Scotland.
Austin Andrade, USA. Ævar Smákstális, Latvia.
My name is Hafþór Björnsson and I'm from Iceland.
I am Alexei Noga from Ukraine.
Mitchell Hooper from Canada.
Maxime Boudreau, Canada.
Matthew Egg, New Zealand.
My name is Bobby Thompson, USA.
Lucas Hatton, United States.
Thomas Evans, United States.
Trey Mitchell from the USA.
Wesley Derwinski, Canada.
Evan Singleton, United States.
Paolo Cardiaca from Ukraine.
Tristan Hoth, Canada.
I believe there is a correct way to test and run a strongman contest to find out who truly is the strongest man on earth. I think you need to have more events. I think you have to have a bigger field of competitors. And I think these things need to be hard and heavy. And that is exactly what we have done with the strongest man on earth. And it's very hard to argue that the field of 16 are not the strongest men on the planet. So we will, without a doubt, crown the strongest man on earth in 2024.
I think it's pretty obvious that I would find Thor and Tom to be my biggest competition.
For the past 2 years, it has been Tom Stoltman and Mitchell Hooper.
I've got eyes on Smash, on Austin big time. Just because I competed against him when he was an amateur and we competed against him in a parking lot. I was already a pro. And then I've watched him just slowly get better and better and better. And as a new guy, that's a dude I'm watching. I'm watching him hard.
And I think there's a huge dogfight for that upper middle of the pack. A lot of guys that are good at a few, bad at a few events. Just gonna come down to who executes.
The goal for me is kind of sneak in there and start competing with these guys and start flirting at the podium.
You know, Tristan, Lucas, the Ukrainians, it's just going to be a toss-up, really, coming down to the last event, I think.
If you win this show, obviously strongest man on earth, massive title, and it's. I think you are the strongest man.
It allows the best guy to win because you can't really come here with any weaknesses.
Yeah, I think this show goes so far that it's partially who can stay together the best and partially who's the strongest. It's testing not only your muscular strength, but your tendon strength, your ligament strength. And part of that's going to be, you have to make it through the whole weekend. You sort of have to pace yourself out a little bit. But at the moment, there's no show that pushes us as hard in terms of load. No show that I consider injury risk as much as strongest man on earth.
I want to be the best at everything that I do, and that includes running the best strongman contest in the world. And in order to do that, you need to have spectacles. You need to have big, awesome equipment for these guys to go out and perform on.
Having max deadlift, no suit, no figure 8 reps, I love it.
That is not typical in strongman. Typically it's the Wild West of, what suit can you get away with? How long can you make your straps? And I wanted to do away with all of that.
I'm really happy about the squat. I rather squat over deadlift any comp for sure.
Squats I like, but I like with regular bar.
While you're gonna have to have the strongest legs in the world to win that particular event, you're gonna have to have the brain power under pressure to match the machine. This isn't just a squat, it's a puzzle we have to put together while under 800 plus pounds.
It's crazy. This is the one on paper that I'm looking at thinking, that's gonna be punished, that's gonna be suffering, and that's gonna be something that no one will be able to blaze through.
The stones have always been a good event for me as well. I've never done this heavy.
So this year when it comes to the manhood stones, I think by now people have already figured out that Brian has put the heaviest stone we have ever seen in a strongman contest in a run at the end of day one.
So the circus dumbbell event, I'm super excited for, again, another heavy event. Just seen the starting weight, 225, getting real close at 285, which is pretty much well in that world record range.
Log and axle together, 3 lifts of the log and 2 of the axle. I mean, when I seen this, I was like, Brian has to be joking.
The axle log medley is going to be really challenging. They're heavyweights, and I felt like we're switching from log to axle back and forth. But in this set of a medley, it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen.
It's a cool event for me because I'm lean, I'm fast, I have good stamina, I have good grip. So top 5 for me will be good. Top 3 will be perfect.
I think every year the Shaw Classic has had something that makes people reflect on it and remember it. And I think that's one of the things that's helped it grow so well. But this show makes me think more than any other show that I compete in. And for me, that's where I thrive.
These are a set of events that I would have absolutely loved as a competitor. This is by the athletes and for the athletes. We put the athletes first. We care about the fans. We care about all of it. And I think that when you do things the right way, it really shows. And I can't wait to set this stage for the athletes, for the fans, and put on a show.